Good morning, everyone. Do you hear me?
Good morning, can
Good
hear.
morning. Yes, yes,
All
can hear
right,
you. It's
thank
clear.
you. All right. Okay. Good morning to everyone. A very warm welcome to all participants. Thank you for joining this session today. So we are delighted to have this training session with Ms Sumiko Cheng. Okay. So we hope that you both insightful and beneficial for this training. So today's session is effective way to use artificial intelligence tools to increase academic prepare. All right. So without further ado, I will pass the visual mic to Ms Sumiko. Ms. Sumiko, the floor is yours.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So, my name is Sumiko. I'm from School of Business, and I'm currently sharing this topic with everyone. And I'm not really an expert, but then I just share whatever I practice and use it for my lecture or even preparation for my teaching. So, without further ado, so before we start our lessons or even our sharing today, I would like to share with you all a short and brief questions. So I hope that maybe you all can just take some time and then answer the questions. This is the what we so call a pre-training survey. It's like brainstorming at the same time. At least I need to know that what can I go in details or in furthers so that I can discuss in details. So from here, so kindly please go to this mentimeter.com or menti.com, and you can use the code 57612300. Yeah, so once you go through this, then I will click and then I will go for the second the questions. Before we start, I would like to know how much do you know about these topics notebook LM? So that's why I would like to know that maybe some of you feel that not really you are the persons that are very expert in using, and maybe you use it a lot or you use a little, or maybe you absolutely have no idea what is this about, and or like for me, I am using a bit for my daily life, but I use a lot for my preparation for lecturing, and even I introduce this to the students or even my sons, because I have two kids and I'm mother of two. So I actually introduced this for him to let him study his what we so call what is his books. Yeah, his book. I asked him to search from YouTube, and also I asked him to type some of the info from the books, and then ask him to using this so that he can convert into graphic, easy for him to master. Same to our student. I also introduced this to our student so that at least they have an idea, and also they can use our notes, and then they can upload, and then they can do quiz. They can go to flashcard. They can go to some activities or go into in-depth and ask more questions while we are not with them. So is we create a independent learning pace for them to learn it in a much more effective way with AI as an AI agent to guide them as well. Okay, so let me go through this. So then anyone have go through this and how much know about these topics, notebook LM? So before we start, maybe we can go through this a little bit so that I know what should I cover more, and also which area that uh I should improve, so that in future I can add more information or some of the information if you already knew it. So I will just go through slightly a little bit quick. Like for example, history la, intro, this I might go through a little bit quick, and I will show you the comparison in between. Before it, this app actually they introduced this website actually they Noble LM they introduced in 2023, and then at the 2024 start have a lot of people notice about this, and then these 2 years a lot of people using this for a lot of content creation. Yeah, a lot of content creation. Okay, so let's go for the next questions. So the next questions, do you find that notebook album is easy to use? Which part do you love the most? If you use this before and you found that it's very useful for you, so which part that you actually love the most? Like for example, I prefer slide, and also I prefer infographic, and I love the way that they are actually gathering all the information and compile all the information. So that's why if you found that you have an idea, then maybe you can share your idea with us. Yeah, so did you find that Noble LM is easy to use? But of course, this question I can ask you later, because maybe for now you have some idea, or maybe have yet to discover. Yeah, that's why maybe yet to discover. That's why you might have no idea which part do you love the most. Never mind. This question I will go through after I go through our sharing session. Then we will go through these questions, so that at least you have an idea what is this, and then what you preferred, and then what you can practice and use it for your lecture. Okay, I will stop sharing this. Then I will go through the notebook LM. I will go to our agenda for today. So this is our agenda for today. Our agenda for today, I will go through the brainstorm survey, which just now I go through with everybody. Then after that, I will go through some notebook tips. That's why I will show you if I do the slide by myself and if I use the AIs, like for example, Notebook LM, what is the difference in between. Then after that, I will go through some tips, which I found that after I use it, I found out they have some difficulties or even limitation. Yeah, they have some limitation. So this is why I try to discover some way how to solve the limitation. Then I managed to find one or two. So, but of course, if you have any practice, you use it before, and then you found out that it's very useful, you can share during the session as well. Yeah, so this is a two-way learning. So I hope that if you have any good practice, which I not noticed, and if I'm not aware, about, hey, we should do like this, then I hope that you can share with me as well. Then after that will be, I will go through some demo. Yeah, I will go through some demo. Then after that, to shows how we are actually using this to save our time, and then it's actually very convenient for us to use it for our lecture. Okay, so without further ado, and I hope that later you can actually add on this YouTube summary extension and also YouTube to notebook extension. So you can add this anytime you want. Okay, you can add this anytime you want. So for YouTube summary extension, I just briefly go through. YouTube summary extension is mostly focused more on you go through YouTube, then sometime we want to have some content, then from that YouTubers or from that KOL, then we need to listen, and then we look at the caption, then we get the information by ourselves. That is the practice I did in the past. So, but after I found all this YouTube summary extension, it's very useful. We just need to go to YouTube and then just go for the right corner. Then they have one session. They put it over there and they put YouTube summary. So once you click, they actually have the script. Yeah, they actually have the script between the two, or maybe the KOL, or between the host and also the speakers. So this is why we can just go through and get the information from, and then we convert become our content. But of course, we can do some amendment of that content, because or else will become like copy paste other people their contents. Then after that will be the YouTube to Noble LM. Because if we are searching the information, especially like we upload PDF file, we upload the information, like for example, link, and also the info is we search online or from the web. Beside this, if we want to like just only study a person, that KOL or even that expert, their YouTube channel or their YouTube content, so it's quite difficult for us to go through. So what we can do is we just drag all the YouTube URL, the link, and then we put it inside, and from there they are able to help us to simplify and compile all the information. Yeah, compile all the information and become gather all, and then become a summary. So this is why YouTube to Notebook LM is actually very quite powerful. I feel that it's quite powerful, and even the content is in Mandarin, but you can actually convert. They will convert for you in English. Yeah, so this is why, if possible, then later if you have time, then you just go through these two extension and you just click, and then you just uh add extension in your Google Chrome. Okay, then this is actually one of the sample is today our content. Yeah, so this is actually I'm using infographic. I just having my content and I put it into Notebook LM. Immediately they will actually come up with this for me. Yeah, so just only you need to wait for maybe less than 5 minutes to 10 minutes so that they will generate this infographic, this what we so called in a paper format and in a graphic format. Yeah, so that it's not in paper, in a graphic format for you, and then it's very eye catchy and easy for us to follow. Yeah, because it's in graphic and easy for us to read, and then they actually separate all the information for us. Yeah, so this is I no need to using Canva, and also I no need to go through ChatGPT's, DeepSeek's, or Grok or any AI tools, but I just need to use this Notebook LM. But at the same time, beside Notebook LM, I found that another two more, Gemini's Canvas, also they can do it. And another one more is I just while I preparing this Notebook LM sharing, I found out one new they just have it last few 4 weeks ago. Then they have one more new tools, but that one I haven't explored. After I explore, I'll let you all know. But the name is actually Open MAIC. Yeah, so this is the one, Open MAIC. But unfortunately, I tried to load it since morning until now. It's actually unable. And this Open MAIC is actually from Tsinghua University. And according to them, they actually use this for their students to learn. Yeah, but I haven't explored. But while I'm preparing, I found all this. Yeah, so if you found out, if you want to know more, maybe you can explore it by yourself, or you wait for me, I explore, and then I can share with everyone as well. Then let's go through our so far still okay after I go through our agenda for today. So this is what we will cover today and what I'm going to do today, and last will be demo. Yeah. So from here, I will go through our, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, so this is the one that I mentioned. I do it by myself, and also the one that do it by AI. Yeah, you can see the different. You can see the different. This is AI content. Yeah, this is the AI content, but of course they still got a lot. This is just only part of it. Yeah, so this is from AI. I just need to compile my info. I put it over there. They can actually help me to change all into a very graphic and easy to follow format. Yeah, so this is from Notebook LM, and this is from me. So that's why you can see the different humans and also robot. So this is why I will always encourage my student and myself to using combination of humans and AI both together, because they already become part of our life. I believe, because I'm actually a heavy user using AI for my daily life and also for my work. So from here, I just roughly go through. So this is Noble LM. Noble LM is actually a tool for all of us to use it to compile research project, notebooks, or even folder, or even resources that we want, up to 500,000 word and even 2,000 MB per source. Yeah, so this is due to be their old features. This is used to be their old features, and then from welcome to notebook, from this to become understand anything, and you click try notebook, and then it will show you. Then the feature is look something like this. You upload the information either here. You can see this is the different before and after. This is before last year. This is last year when they introduced. You will find that a lot of information is actually limited. Yeah, you will find that at the right hand side they have studios, they have notes, they have study guide, they have questions, they have brief document timeline. Very limited informations provided. Yeah, and also they don't have any like place for you to like save all your content, your history, and also you the resources you can only select from all the resources that you share it with them, and then you upload. But now they're actually changing. They add on a lot of different figures. Yeah, I'm not working for Notebook LM, but then it's really very useful. Then coming will be this is the source that you get it from the informations that you uploaded. So that's why they provide the source guide. And at the same time, you'll find out that we were having the chart. Then you can chat with the Notebook LM, and then you can explore, you can give them instructions, a little bit similar like DeepSeek, Group 3, and even what we so called ChatGPTs and etc. It's the similar concept, but for this is much more specific because like DeepL, Group 3, even ChatGPTs, Gemini, Claude, and etc. They actually rely on all the information set from the web. So from the cloud. So means that the information sum, if I upload the wrong information, if they're reading the information and they give me the information, the information might be wrong or inaccurate. So this is why if we, for this Notebook LM, they just analyze the information that we shared with them. But of course, you can ask more questions, and at the same time, you can ask them to search online as well. Then after this, from here, this is just what I mentioned. They will have a notebook, they have source, they have citation, audios, and etc. And at the same time, this I shared it before, so that's why I go through a little bit fast. Then after that, I will go through uh, 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 the what we so called the difference nowadays. So audio overview is actually they used to be like generated the deep five, and they have two people, two AI is actually hosted the informations that you share with them. So it's much more engaging and also interactive. Yeah. Then coming will be Noble LM is while mobile is supported nowadays, it's actually supported. It's best view of desktop computer as well, and they have 30 plus languages. This all you can actually search under account setting. Yeah, account setting. And for now, they are actually supported PDF and also copy protected info and etc. So this one, starting September 2024, they actually including image and also PDF. Then this is the source that you can upload. So that's why you can upload PDF, you can upload the MP3, MP4, MPG, and etc. So this is all that they are supporting nowadays. I used to be trying to upload out of these resources because I not believe, right? So that's why Saja not try. So I upload Word file, it's not working that time lah, huh? Then after that, two modes of for summary. So that's why they have either PDF or they have this source of what we so called guide. And they will provide a lot of different keywords or key topics for you. So they have different mode summary sources. And then there are a few reasons why Noble LM is not to answer your question, because the information is actually depends on the info that you shared with them. So that's why some specific questions they can't really find it from the relevant document that you share. So that's why you need to search online. Yeah, I found that sometimes I try to search the information from my journals. I use this to filter my journals. I use this to search for the high-ranking journal, and also I use this to criticize my journal. Yeah, so but maximum, because I'm using free version, so there is a limitation for me, and maximum I can upload only 50 journals. Yeah, so that is a limitation. But if you buy Pro, or if you buy better plan, can go until 600 resources. Yeah, that is very good. But compared with ChatGPT, I think this is slightly cheaper. Yeah, slightly cheaper. And then I found out that the function is actually better. But of course, depends on the how you use it. Yeah, depends on how you use it. So Notebook LM is designed to answer the question, upload the resources, and also find more answers and guide you to learn. Yeah, then research material, I really love to use it for research, because I found that even I go through the SciSpace and also Research Rabbit or Open Knowledge Maps, or even different VSMI, the journals, what we so call software, to search for the journal, or even search online using Google. But I found that some of the journal I really cannot access or cannot get it. But through Noble LM, I can get more relevant, and they will give you those that relevant to your journal that you upload. Later, I will show you. So when I found out this, I feel very happy, because we all know that searching for journals for studies, or even for our lecturing, or even for our research, is a headache. Consider a headache. Very very headache, and consider very what we so call a headache, and at the same time we will feel struggling. Yeah, I feel that struggling is very suitable. Struggling to searching for a high ranking questionnaire or even journal. and must be in Q1 and Q4. That's why my supervisor always tell me, cannot, you must search from Q1 and Q4. It's much more valid. This is why when I found all this function, I feel that very excited. Yeah, then after that will be the button. So that's why where we're going to start to share our information, we can actually go through start export the Google Docs or even information in. Then after that, this one, originality citation, we can even ask them to help us to filter. This is depends on our prompt, but one of the prompt that I love to use is category. I love to upload all my journals, 50 journals that I have. Then after that, I write a prompt and ask them to go through all the 50 journals that I have and then filter it for me according to category. For example, category A is those high ranking Q1 to Q2. Then the category B is moderate. Category C and category D is those that resources is not really reliable, or maybe sometimes the resources is already outdated and etc. So that's why I write a prompt, date, title, duration, category of the journal, and then they will list it for me, and it will tell you, oh, this journal, what I rate it under category A. Is because of the ranking. Yeah, so this is why research material originality citation. Then after that, this one used to be they have this function save to notes. Yeah, exam and even course management procedures and etc. Then if you have any questions, feel free to stop me. I just go through introduction for now. Yeah, I just go through the introduction for now. If you have any questions, feel free to stop me and then I will explain in details. Yeah, then for this, just now I show you, this you found out that got 1, 2, 3, right? So this 1, 2, 3 is actually to tell you the informations that you search for the journal or the articles or the resources that you have is from which slide. Yeah, which slide, which journal, which resources. That's why they category for you. So you no need worried. You no need to worry that, like for example, cost management and planning, subject offering. This is under which slide or under which part. So immediately you can just click 1, 2, or 3. Then they will walk you through that particular slide. Yeah, so this is the function I feel very good, because sometimes we search from those AI tools, like for example, Claude, ChatGPTs, or even other AI tools. If we want to search for the certain information, we still need to type another prompt and inform that, hey, please give me please provide the resources or even citation for this particular maybe article or sentence or even statement. But sometimes they provided the information is also not really accurate. They provided the link, which is when you click in, nothing inside, or 404 means that the page cannot be found. So this will happen. But for Noble LM, this won't happen. Yeah, for Noble LM, this won't happen because they will specifically inform you this statement from this tree. Yeah. Then after that, it's the same thing, lecture management, lecture communications, and etc. From which page? Same thing. Then just to show you. Yeah. So this is the big pictures. We used to have this. This is the last year version. Yeah, this is the last year version. And audio, this is the one that I mentioned before and after. So you generate the audio and then you can download the audio and you can upload this, because now our UOW is actually having a requirement. We need to upload our video or the online resources and how we actually conduct our our class, and then they want us to upload either audio or either our voice and etc, right? Or maybe we all together doing a video recording our slide together with us. But I believe that a lot of us, we are actually having a lot of class, and then what we are doing now, what I'm doing now what I'm doing now, the faster way is I having my lecture during class and I do the video recording. That is the fastest. But the quality, be honest, I found that the quality is not as what I expect, because if we really do the live recording, one of the reason is not so good quality is because of the voice, the sound, and also a lot of noise, because student is actually sometime we are lecturing but the student also talking at the same time. And another one more I found out that is a limitation is, while we lecture, we cannot just sit in front of the laptop. Like for now, if I go away or I walk around, I worry that you cannot the mic or even the they cannot provide a very clear, what we so call, uh, clear instruction, or even the clear, what we so call the lecture, so or sharing while walking around. So I found that that is the limitation. Then this is one of the consider a way to solve our issues. Yeah, consider a way, because the notes that I uploaded is actually from me. I'm the one that generate the note. Then after that, I put my note inside Noble LM, and Noble LM generate the audio, and the audio is the content is from my notes. So that's why I found that is actually quite useful. And student, they can listen to this while they are driving, or they go anywhere, any place, because the audio is already recorded. And at the same time, they can improve their English as well. I found that because sometimes I'm a Mandarin speaker, so that's why language might be one of my limitation as well. So that's why while I'm driving, actually I can listen to this. Yeah, I can listen to this, and they are teaching me the essence, and also the grammars, and the way how they like communicate among two peoples. I found that is actually quite useful. Then after that, this is how, and at the same time, easy for us to share, because some of the my colleague actually asked me, hey, how you share your live video to Kamu system. What I did now is actually I record my class using Microsoft Team, and then after that I share my link and I put it into Kamu system. Same to this. Yeah, same to this Noble LM. We can share our infographic, we can share our notes, we can share the audio, we can share the study guide, we can share everything, which as a lecturer, we always need to do. They already help us to do most of the job. What we need to do is we need to go through the documents that they provided and analyze the information. Is it accurate as what we are actually lecturing now? Then our job is just to not really investigate, is analyze the content. Yeah, so that's why they still need humans to analyze, but the accuracy is actually quite high. Yeah, the accuracy is actually quite high. So I can just copy and paste this link and put it into my Kamo system. So I already fulfill my KPI, fulfill my requirement. Yeah. Then coming will be today. Yeah. Like beyond. Yeah. So that's why they are actually just now is the one that I show you just now, is they show you the is actually interaction, the audio between few people. Yeah, normally it's two. Yeah, normally I found out it's actually two. Then I would like to show you the difference in between. You can see the left hand side is actually the old version. The old versions that I introduced last year. Then it's actually having audio, and then after that only having notes and study guide, brief document, FAQ questions, and also timeline. They have only these few functions. But this year onward, I found that they provide a lot of good new function for us to use, but they have limitation as well. If you are using free version, infographic maximum per day is only three infographic they able to generate it is actually three. Sometime number third infographic you need to take few hours, or at least half an hour and above, then only you can get the third infographic. The first and second very fast, yeah, very quick, and they can generate it for you. But the third, and if you plan to have number fourth, you have to wait because they have their limitation. Same to the slide text. Yeah, that's why just now I show you the difference in between in the beginning. This is my slide that I created, and another is the AI created for me. Yeah, especially if lecturers, if like for me, some of my lecture is most theory based. Yeah, if theory based, a lot of wording. Yeah, a lot of word in our slide. So like for example, management subject. So if we just only sharing text based, student will feel boring. Wow, so many text, so many words. And although we are giving in point form, sometimes we cannot give point form. Why? If we're giving point form, we explain during class, they are not listening, or they maybe listen, but they miss out certain part. Then when they go for final exam, they don't know, they don't know how to explain or describe in details. So this is why we have to I will prepare two versions. So one version will be I'm using Notebook LM to come out with the graphic version. Another version is the version set from me with all the point, explanation, and example. So this is why we provided two different resources for them, and they can choose which one they want to study. And then they cannot blame us that, hey, I never give in details. So we give both. And but of course, if you're hardworking, you can combine both into one. But because of I have a lot of things to do, so that's why I will just upload two. Yeah, one is from us and one is from the Noble LM. But if sometimes I have time, then I will combine. Yeah, it depends on how you manage. So from here, you're able to find that they're having audio. Then is the just now the one that I mentioned got two AI is actually having a conversation. Then they provided video as well. This video I actually used it for my last year competition. Yeah, last year I joined the competition, the creative assessment competition. I'm using this video overview. So because out of time, then I do all the content. I just throw to Noble LM and I just click, and then they generated the video for me, and I combine my video together with my content. Yeah, so this is how I use AI. Then and report. This report is actually very useful. They have different type of report. I will show you later. But personally, uh, um, I prefer the study guide. Yeah, because the study guide is for me to prepare my course outline, or maybe some topics for quiz or even for final exam, and also for students, for them to guide them for that topic, that particular topic. So they actually put it as study guide. Later I will show you. And also quiz. Quiz, we will use it for, like, for example, our midterm, or sometime during class, we want to have pop quiz. Then every time, if we want to prepare pop quiz for every class, we'll feel, wow, very lazy. Have to prepare. If 5 question or 6 question, also at least we need to think about it. And I used to be using long time ago pop quiz, and then I was using ChatGPT or even some AI tools to help me to come up with the question. Then I copy paste the question and put it into my slide. Then beforehand, don't have ChatGPT and etc. I think it or I get it from the textbook. But for now, I just need to upload my notes, and then I just click quiz, and they can generate for me. And I used to be, remember, before Noble LM, I'm using Kahoot on Quizlet or those website or platform for me to upload or copy paste the what we so call the question and also the answers. I used to be doing like that. Also spend some time, because you need to create question, then you need to copy the question and put it into your Kahoot and put it into your Quizlet. That is actually time consuming as well. But now, because of Noble LM, I just need to click one. Then I can have the questions immediately. Sometimes they will provide 6 questions, sometimes they will provide 7, 10 questions, depends on your choice. Either you choose fewer questions, or you choose advanced, or you choose lesser question. It depends on you. Then data table is, I used to be love to use ChatGPT. I will provide my notes, and then after that, some of the slide. Then after that, I mentioned help me to, like, compile this all the information or summarize it in a table format. Yeah, I love to use this, because sometimes students, they found that very difficult for them to read the point, explanation, and example. But if I using table format, means that I have the point, and then I have the explanation and the example. One is from Malaysia, one is actually from global. So I love to use that, and I generated using ChatGPT. Yeah, but now I no need to go through ChatGPT. I can just do it over here. So what I want is I just upload my notes, and then I just give some prompt and instruction, and then I can get the data tables that I want. So everything in one. I don't need to go through a lot of different AI tools to generate the content that I want. Yeah. Then after that will be slide decks. Slide decks will be like what we have now. Just now I show you the difference between mine and AI is, or I already have my content. What I need to do is I just need to upload to this Notebook LM, and then I just need to click the slide decks, and then I give some prompt. So my the instructions that I want, and then how they generate the slide based on the theme that I want. Then they come up with with the slide. And before this, last few years when I'm using this, they are not allowed us to change the content. they not allow us to change the content of the slide. What I can do is always I need to copy and paste, and then after that I go to Canva, and then I using the magic AI to help me to erase some of the content, some of the words, or sometimes I need to retype some of the content. So, but now I figured out some way to help me to edit those PDF file or even slide, which is uneditable, but now become editable. Yeah, so that's why slide decks. Then or some of them they mentioned can using WPS. Yeah, but convert slide to PDF, then after that go to WPS, then after that WPS or WPN, WPS. Then after that they can edit the slide. That is also one of the way, but now I figured it out. Another software, another platform is very useful. We can just upload our Noble LM slide, and then they will help us to remove, and then we can edit even infographic. Even the infographic that we generated using Noble LM, we can also edit as well. Then after that, mind mapping. Mind mapping is very useful for us, especially if we want to share with our student when they preparing or when they are doing their assignment, because they found that when they are trying to planning their assignment, especially for those foundation or diploma student, they have no idea what they should include in their or we so-called frame. They should include in their chapter 1 what they should include, like for example introduction, aims, objectives, and etc. This all background of study is under introduction, but they have no idea. They have an idea, but maybe they have don't know what is the subtopic they should include. So this with this mind mapping, very useful. You can just upload your notes and you share them. Then they will at least have some what we so call mind mapping to show you the detail for every single part. Then after that will be flashcard. This is for student and also for lecture. If sometimes we have nothing to do and then we want to have an engagement with the students, then we can go for this. Then we just show flashcard, and also is also easy for the student to do independent learning. So that is the flashcard, the function of flashcard. Then infographic. This is the one that I love the most. I used to be always need my previous habits, my past experience is I using Canva. I using Canva to come up with this infographic, or I using Gemini's, or I using the ChatGPTs and ask them to generate an infographic for me. And I'm not really like the ChatGPT version because I'm using free version. So maybe if you're using pro version or paid version, then the outcome is better. But I'm using free version. The infographic that I receive is not as what I expected. So, and I'm changed to using Gemini's. I found that much more better. Yeah, then but after I compare all of this, I found out that Noble LM, the infographic is the best for now. Yeah, and it's not paying, then you can have 3. So I feel that 3 per day for me so far is enough. Why? Because our notes we already prepared a long time ago, and we just need to enhance. Yeah, we just need to enhance our notes. So that's why every day we have 3. So it's actually quite sufficient. Yeah, it's actually quite sufficient for us to having that infographic for our lecture or for our class. So this is the difference between old version and also new version. So far until now, everybody okay? Can follow or any questions? Because I would like to go through in details regarding the tips. So far, any questions regarding this? No? Still good? Because I need to I need to give some brief idea so that at least everybody know what we can find from this Noble LM. Okay, then after that, let's go through in details. Okay, let's go through in detail. So what is the best way to summarize your YouTube content in a way that is both easier and effective? So like just now what I told you, like we want to create the content, especially sometimes we need to have like a pop quiz, or even we want to have some news, or we get some news, like for example the latest news happened between like Iran, Israel, America, and etc. They have some sharing some of the news, and then we want to share this news, especially if we are teaching history, cultures, and etc., or even economy. Then I need that information. So what I can do is I just need to go through this quick summary of the content. Why I introduce this as well? Because this one you can actually add into your Noble LM. Yeah, you can actually add into your Noble LM. So what you need to do is you can quick summary your content using your YouTube summary, and at the same time YouTube to Noble LM. This one in details, I will go in detail. I'll go it together with you after we come back from break. I'm planning to let you all go for break around 10 a.m. So that's why I go through this, and then after that I will introduce. I will do some demo. Then after that we will do it together. Yeah, if you in front of your laptop, then after that YouTube summary. Now this is the one that I mentioned. I actually love this guy. This guy is actually Kelly Kevin Kelly, and I bought one of his book 2049 2049. Yeah, this book he is actually predict until 2049 what will be the difference in our world, and also in education, and also in in medic, and also in technologies wise, and etc. The so-called mirror world. Yeah, so this is why this guy, he is actually mentioned about this 2049 books, but lately I found out his new books in popular, they come out with 2050. 2050, yeah, but I found out that I read the content is almost similar with 2049, but they add another one or two paragraph. Yeah, like for example, under education, that chapter, all the content is the same. Only the last final two paragraph is the new add-on information. That's why the day I told my husband, "Oh, very good. Or become an author. If the same book, just add 1 year, add two more paragraph, then you sell again, then you can have generate new income. So that is good if we can have our own book. Yeah. Then after that, this is the YouTube summary. Later I will go through with you as well. So this is the content that I mentioned. We can copy and paste. But of course, when you look at this, you will find that some of the information and even grammar is actually wrong. Yeah, because of the not only grammar, is also spelling, also some error, because of is like robot capture. So that's why you might find out some some wrong informations provided, but it's okay because our job, our duty is to filter. Yeah, our duty is to filter this content. Yeah, then after that, this is the sample. Yeah, so this is a sample. It's actually have two reporter. They mention about what will going on in the future AI generation. Then what is the most important things, especially in education. Yeah, so that's why a reporter actually mentioned, will our education system to be totally different for the next 25 years, and how should we prepare for that? So that's why Kevin Kelly actually give his point of view. Yeah, he mentions that school will have to adapt. Yeah, same to our university. So AI will obviously be a center factor in learning. So this is why we need to learn how to learn. Yeah, so that's why this is why learning how to learn is the most important fact in future. And also how to combine all the informations that we want. Yeah, because information overloading nowadays because of technology, because of AI. So how we identify the correct information and the and also the real information, that is actually depends on our critical thinking skills. Yeah. Then after that, this is YouTube to Noble LM, which just I mentioned, why we need to have this Noble RM AI plus YouTube is actually a smarter learning. Yeah, it's actually a smarter learning. We can add all the YouTube video to our Noble RM without go to search for the YouTube that we want. Then we drag one by one. It's actually time consuming. So this time you just need to go to your YouTube. You just need to look for the button Notebook LM, and you can just add in to any topics that you are doing now. So you might have different topic. One is about AI. One is about education. One is about maybe arts. One is about living style. Yeah. So what you find from YouTube and what you found from YouTube, you can just category them based on the topics that you discuss. Then you no need to worry that, which one I need to save in my folder. Then from the folder, then you drag one by one. We no need to have this kind of action anymore. It's actually skip one action. Then and also send an entire YouTube list. That's why you have all the YouTube playlists. Then but you want to filter, you just drag all and put it into up into Yobu LM. They will help you to filter all the information and summarize the information for you. So turn your video research into actionable or even insight like slide. And I remember Notebook LM, if you are having pro version, you paid version, pro version, then even they can turn your content into like video. The video is not only like what we go through now, but is actually, hold on for a second. Hold on, so sorry, my boss is calling. Okay, so sorry for that. I'm back. Let's go through a little bit more. Then after that, I'll let you all go for a short break. Yeah, then just now I did mention about this YouTube to Noble M. So this is why we include all the YouTube into the Noble LM, and then they will help us to filter all the information and easy for us to learn from those expertise. Yeah, like for example, just now I mentioned the Kevin Kelly and also sometime Naval. Then also we can learn some of the information from Jensen, and also like different expertise that we love. Yeah. Then after that, this is the YouTube to Noble LM practice, which later I will share it with you. And this is how it look like. You just go through the YouTube that you preferred. Then as long as you already include the extension in your what we so call in your Google Chrome, you add the extension in your Google Chrome, then you just need to add them based on different category. For example, you want to create this new notebook, or you want to choose different notebooks based on the what we so call the content based on the notebook that you have. Yeah, so this is how it look like. Then immediately they will go to that YouTube just now I mentioned, although it's in Mandarin, they are able to help you to translate all into English. Yeah, so this is the power of Noble M. We not even need to look for a translations, what we so call platform for me to translate. Like I used to be using DeepL Translate. Yeah, I love to use DeepL Translate to translate the content like from Malay to English, English to Chinese, Chinese to Malay, or Chinese to English, and etc. But now I just need to send and put it into Noble LM. One Noble LM settle all my work. Yeah. So, yeah. Then the rest I will share it with you. Then after that, while maybe waiting, I hope that you can actually download these two extension. So after come back from break, then we might have idea. Yeah. So this is the Noble LM. You can actually just use this and go to the link that I shared with you. Once you go through this Noble LM, they actually not required for any sign up, any login and etc. You just need to click try Noble LM. Immediately they will bring you to the page. Yeah. So then after that, because I already have an account, then yeah, I already have. So that's why for the first user, then you might need to register lah. Then or else, then they were going to share you all of this. So I'm using this since 2024. Yeah, I noticed about this. Then after that, I'm using these 2 years. I use more. Then these 2 years, I use more compared with last few years. Yeah, especially 2024. Okay, so the first thing I wish you can have is you go through the Noble LM. Then the seconds is hold on. The second part is you go through this YouTube summary, and then you just click the link that I provided. Then you just add this to your Chrome. Yeah. So while when you add to your Chrome, you're able to find out that it's actually on top. Yeah. So this one is actually on top. If you found that, why I already add and not on top, you can just go through here. Yeah, you can just go through this extension logo, not logo, button. Yeah, logo, then or button, or then you just need to click. Yeah, you just need to click this pin. Yeah, once you click pin, then you're able to find out that it's actually pinned on top of this extension column, this row. So this is normally the AI tools or even the tools that I love to use, especially this QR code generator I love to use. And then also this tool, and this is for Screencastify, is for me to record video. Yeah, in case if you found that using Microsoft Team to record your video and it's not as your expectation, you can actually using Loom, LOM, or you can using Screencastify. Yeah, these two also not bad. This is actually Loom. Yeah, then yeah, this is Grammarly, if no mistake. Yeah, Gemini and etc. Yeah, and this is Mendeley. Yeah, so this is YouTube summary, and another one more is the YouTube to Noble LM. So you go through the extension and you add the extension as well, and then later we will go through all of this together. So after come back from break, then I will go through slightly a little bit more. Then after that, we will go through demo together. Okay, so I'll let you all go for a short break. After come back from break, then let's continue a little bit theory, and then after that, we will go through demo. Okay, thank you. Be right back. Yeah. 10, 10, 10. Okay, 10 to 15 minutes lah ha. Okay. See you later. Bye-bye.
Dah sentap pula 2 ekor ni. Aduh.
Okay, so everybody, are you back? So if back, then maybe we can start, continue. Yeah, so if we continue, we finish earlier, then we chaput earlier. So let's continue, huh? So I hope that everybody is already back and in front of you. We are going to do demo soon. So make sure that you are in a place that having a stable Wi-Fi and then easy for you to get more what we so call accessing to internet and easy for you to uh do some practice. Yeah, so this is what just now I did mention using the YouTube to Noble LM, you include, and then you can go through the information. Then after that, this is the brief document that which I mentioned just now. I show you in the right what we so-called right side. So which you need to add the renames, export, then after that sharing the information and etc. And also you can add prompt. Yeah, you can add prompt. Later I will show you the prompt as well. Then after that, this is the tips that I mentioned to you just now. Because I found that Notebook LM, they have one limitation is after you download the notes, before that you actually cannot edit. Yeah, you can't edit the notes. But if you want to edit, you have to edit the notes one by one slide by slide. And sometimes you give the comments and they change for you, but you found that it's not the content that you are looking for, and then they will change your format of your slide. So what I found that is not practical, not so practical. So this is why I found out that these tips too, if you go to this 2PPTX, yeah, if you go to this 2PPTX, or I can share the link with you, 2PPTX, 2PPTX. Then after that, you can actually use this to help you to edit your contents or slide from the Notebook LM. Yeah, so this is the one you can actually use. Very useful. For personal I found that it's very useful. You can just go to here and then your slide can be editable. Yeah, Notebook to editable slide. Then after that, later I will show you how to drop the information here, and then you choose and then you can edit. Then after that, this is how it look like. You can actually change to different version. Either is English, or if some of you prefer Mandarin, then you can go for Mandarin. So far, I found that in their website, they only support English and Mandarin. Then you found that after you upload the document, this is the what we so call a little bit about 2PPTX. For them, they actually will keep this information for only 24 hours, and then they won't use your information and won't leak up your informations to third party. So this is why it's free and you can use it. But if they found out that if that day a lot of people using, then heavy traffic, then might take some time to generate the slide for you. Then this is how you upload. Yeah, at the beginning when I use this, I actually get shocked. Why got this kind of word pickup code? Yeah, why got this kind of pickup code? It's actually quite scary. I worry that it's a scam. But after I try, it's actually work, and then it's safe to use. And also I try to check all this information from, and it's actually completed. Then once they complete, you can just download. Yeah, you can just download. I already tried. So far, it's safe. Then after that, tips number 2, PPTX, or you can, beside using the PPTX, you can go for the revised prompt. Revised prompt means that just now I show you the slide decks. They have one slide text, and under slide text, you can rename your slide. You can download your slide in PDF format, or you can download under PowerPoint format, or you can share, you can slide the slideshow, or even revise. Yeah, this is the one that I mentioned just now. You can revise your slide by slide, but they are different compared with other to PPTX. Is they already convert all your slide, and you can just choose which slide you want to edit. But this one is you just can give prompt for the first slide, for the second, for the third, for the number 5th, and etc. And your prompt must be very accurate, or else the content that they provided to you is not as what you expect. I tried it before, so that's why I'm not really like it. Then coming will be prompt. The core formula. That's why just now I mentioned the formula for you to what we so call you give a style. You give a style, you give a role, you give a visual style, intro, or even element, so that the slide, they can change according to the role, the visual style that you are looking for. And even you can provide them the style that you like, and also the color code that you like. You want to have like black color, red color, and etc. So if related to color code, you can actually go to color hex. Yeah, if you want to have a color code, then you can go for this color hex. Color, then hex. Yeah, color hex code. Then you can just go through this color hex code, and then they will provide this to you. Yeah, color hex. Then after that, you just need to click, and then you can look for any color that you prefer. Yeah, they will provide this all the code for you. You all can have a look, right? The color hex. Yeah, so this is the one. You can just go through color hex if you want. This is the one. You can look for any color code that you like for editable for your slide. Okay, then after this, we will go through just now the one that I mentioned, prompting. Okay, it's stuck. Okay, then this is also another prompt because prompt, we have those that simplify and also in the what we so called detail format. So what I did is sometimes the prompt that we write is very simplified, but if you want to get in details, what I did is I copy paste and put it in either Gemini or I put it in ChatGPT, and then I ask the AI to help me to elaborate in details, and then I will need this for my slide for what purpose, and then what should include, what is the sub point, and etc. After I have all of this, then I will copy paste and I put it into the what we so call the revised version, the part, change slide part. Then after that, you can see the difference in between. Yeah, this is the first page that I generated using Notebook LM, and this is after I give the prompt, and then they include the content that I want, including the pillars of 2040 innovation culture. So that's why it will change my slide. So only for one slide, slide number 1. Then 2 until the rest will be the same. Yeah, so this is how we using prompt to change the content to the content that we want. Then tips number 3, which just now I mentioned, we are actually having infographic, and infographic, we used to be infographic, we know that it's a graphic, so we cannot change the content within infographic. But I using the PPTX, to PPTX, I can actually download and then change the graph. The graphic will still the same, but the content you can change. Yeah, the content you can change. So now you no need to worry that your infographic, the content is wrong, or like, for example, we download from ChatGPT or Gemini's, then the content, the words you cannot change. But now changeable, editable. Yeah, now it's actually editable. Then after that, this is how the infographic look like after I using the Notebook LM. It's not using any other ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and etc. I just use Notebook LM, and the content is all from my slide. Yeah, then this is how we customize. Yeah, this is how we customize our infographic. So they have different function. They got auto selected. They got very cute, professional, scientifics, and etc. So normally I prefer using professional and scientific, and another one more is instructional. Normally these 3 is the top preference that I like. Then sometimes I also using anime. Yeah, then after this will be, this is another one more. Yeah, this is much more professional. Sorry, professional base for us to use it for those conference or maybe other what we so call official presentation. Yeah, so this will be much more suitable. Okay, then this is how we remove or filter any false information or inaccurate information. So that's why, still remember just now I mentioned I category them into different category. Yeah, I category them into different category. Sorry. Category A is high ranking, QR ranking, reliable, high validity, and within 5 years, 2021 to 2026, and the resources. Yeah, resources is must be from official website, statistic, government, journal, or high ranking Q1 to Q4. I typo Q1 to Q1 to Q4, and then suitable for what purpose? Education, PhD, lecturing, or even reference. So this is normally, if you want to filter it by ourselves, normally what I practice is I found the journal, I download, and I actually put it into the platform, and then when Mendeley, then after that or Jotero, then let just put it over there, and when I want that, I just filter the information, I get the information, and they show it in the uh right column. So this is normally they just go through one by one basic. But now I compile all 50, I put it into one Notebook LM, and I ask them to filter it for me. So this is the outcome. Yeah, so after I put this all, this is my PhD, one of the theory lah, huh? So that's why I'm using this. And then I put it all the 50 resources, and then I ask them to category. Then they will category for me. For example, category A is the source is actually from Frontier in Psychology, and the date. When is the date? Then category, what is the category? And is it logical thinking? This category for what? And category B, C, D, and etc. Yeah, so this is, I felt out it's very useful. Yeah, it's very useful. Later we can do this together. And also they provide ethic. Yeah, even a lot of the journal or a lot of researcher, we are actually very concerned and worried about these ethic issues. So from here, they tell you that this journal is focused on ethic. and also focus on involving humans and etc. Because we need to category, right? Humans, or they involve any like red or category, green category and etc. So they even tell you this. So that's why I found that very useful. Then coming will be find more information. We know that if we find all the information through AI tools, especially online, then all the information is all around the world, and you don't know that where the information come from. But when you go through here and you give them prompt, then they will search for the most related to your topics. Yeah, most related to your topic, and then they will provide it for you, and you can import them. Yeah, you no need to go to Google, you no need to go to ChatGPT and etc. to search for it. You can search based on the topic that you want, based on the theory that you want, based on the questionnaire that you want, and then they select the relevant for you. And after you go through, after you click this button, yeah, after you click this button, then you can check every single this what we so called this sources. And if you found that this source is related to mine, then you just need to click select. Then after you select, you can add more. But because of I already hit maximum 50 resources, when I want to add more, cannot. Yeah, so what I did is I need to delete some and add in new add in new sources. So to under this notebook LM. So this is also one of the things that I will share with you. And configure chart is how you use different prompt to customize your information. Yeah, customize your information. Then after that, Germanize. So this is also another tips I found is very useful. You are combining, you are using Notebook LM and Germanize both together. Yeah, you're using this combination. After you have the content from your Notebook LM, you download your Notebook LM, and you just need to go to your Germanize. Then after that, you just need to go through. See, here got Notebook LM. Once you click and then you search which Notebook LM that you are currently you use it and you have it, then you just need to add. After you add, the most important part is you have to click Canvas. Yeah, you have to click Canvas. This Canvas is very powerful nowadays. Yeah, it's very powerful. The function almost similar with Notebook LM, but it's more advanced because you can create your blocks. You can create your web page by using this canvas. So after you go through this canvas, after you upload the notebook that you have, and then you just need to give them some instruction. You just need to give them some prompt. For example, I want to create a website. Then what you need to have in your website, create a minimalist, mobile friendly, and even like, for example, education website, focus on blah, 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 blah. So if you have no idea the prompt, what you should write, you can actually using DeepSeek, or even you can using Grok, or even ChatGPT or Gemini to help you to draft the prompt. After you have the prompt, and you just, what you need to do is just copy paste and put it under here. Yeah, after you copy paste, you will find out that they have these two things. I'm not expert in IT, and also I have no idea about computing and programming, but they will help me to write this all program. So that write this all coding. So when you look at this, you might have no idea lah, if we are not from computing and also from a computing background. When you look at this, I just know that got button lor, got menu lor, then got different chapter lor. This is what I will understand, but the rest I will not. So, but they are actually help you to generate this, and then they transform this to become the what we so call the blocks. Yeah, so this is the block. I just copy my content, immediately they created a blog or even a web page for me. I know if I am a marketer, or if I'm a marketing content creator, this will help me a lot. But because of I'm using free version, so that's why I cannot edit. Yeah, so sorry to inform, because I'm using free version, I'm not allowed to edit this all the information. So if you purchase, then you can allowed to edit this all the info, because I try my best to try to edit but cannot. So that's why even you can, but I noticed that we can change the color, we can change some of the information of the point. Like you're able to find that this is all white color, right? White background, and then also the content. Then I give a simple prompt, and then they help me to change to become dark background, and also the color also changing. Yeah, so that's why I say change the color to blue. Yeah, then after that I give instruction. Then after that they change the color to blue for me. Like for example, the wording all become blue colors. Yeah, so this is Germanized, what we so call Germanize and notebook RM combination. If you're planning to come out, if you are lecturing, if you're teaching marketing, if you are teaching website create beside using WordPress, this is actually a good way to give them a guideline or give them an idea. Hey, you can actually create your website like this. Yeah, this is what you need to include in your website. Then after that, this is the plan. I'm not selling, but just to inform you that this is the price for Notebook LM. I'm using the Try Notebook version, but if you upgrade the Google AI Plus, it's actually 11 ringgit 99 cent per month. Yeah, it's actually compared with ChatGPT and other AI tools. I found that it's quite valuable. Yeah, it's quite valuable. But the Notebook LM in Pro and Ultra, these two, I tried to check the price, but the price is still the same 11.99. I don't know why, because I think it's not yet open to everybody to use. Just only certain numbers of people, or maybe because of the different region. So we are not yet they are not yet open this to all of us. So that's why the most you can upgrade is go to plus notebook M in plus. So that's why at least you can have 100 per notebook. Yeah, then after that, this is the free version. They have limitation is maximum 50 notebook provided, and then total notebook up to 100 notebook, and then word per source is 100 words, and file size is maximum only 200 MB. So daily chat query only 50 per day. Then audio generation, and even just now I mentioned the infographic normally 3 per day. So that's why so far, if we are not using very heavily, 3 per day is so far so good lah. So far so good. Then deep research will be 10 session per month. Yeah, so this is the information provided. Then for now, so far theory sudah habis. Yeah, so it's the time for us to go through demo, or else very boring. Yeah, or else just only go through the theory is very boring. So far until now, do you have a clear mindset regarding what is notebook and what functions that we have it in the system and have it in the website, and what is the tips that you can actually using for your notebook LM? So actually we have that 4 or 5 tips. So far so good. If everybody is ready, I hope that you can have your notebook LM now, and also you already have your YouTube summary, and you have your notebook, a YouTube to notebook, and we will go through this demo. I will go through together with you. So you just need to go through your notebook. Then color hacks just now I already show you, so I will just close out. Never mind, I will just keep it. So from here, you'll find out that just now I mentioned, you just need to go through notebook, and then you just click try notebook, and then we'll walk you through this page. I just close that. They'll walk you through this page, and then you'll find that a lot of a list for you to go through. A list for you to go through. Hold on for a second. The line is not so good. Okay. So remember just now I mentioned the Kevin Kelly. Yeah, Kevin Kelly, 2049. And then this is from the website. And this is the information that I upload. Yeah, this is the information that I upload. Yeah, in Mandarin. Can you see that? All this is actually in Mandarin, but they automatically help me to translate into English. And then I show you how I yeah, so that's why you can actually search the information either by adding resources. Yeah, you can just drag and drop the information that you want into this, or you can just upload website, Drive, or even Google Drive. You can compile all your information, put it into Google Drive, and then you click the Google Drive, and then you drag the information and put it over here. If you have a lot of file, then you can use this method, very useful. But normally I prefer to upload files. Yeah, especially if you're doing slide for your lecture, I will suggest you one chapter, one notebook LM. One chapter, one notebook LM. Why? Because when you prepare your quiz, when you prepare your flashcard or mind map and etc., they will just focus on only one what we so called chapters, together with the news, together with tutorial, together with the exercise that you want them to do. So that is the best way. So you can upload your file. Then after that, website is from YouTube. Like for example, now I want to upload more informations about what we so call Kevin Kelly. So I can just insert or copy and paste. Yeah. So what I need to do is I just need to go to YouTube. I just need to go to YouTube, and then I look for Kevin Kelly. Example, So sorry, a little bit slow. Okay, and then I just need to go through Kevin Kelly. Yeah, 2049. then okay, so Kevin Kelly 2049. Yeah, a bit slow, huh? Okay, yeah, go back here. So this is why I just now remind, if possible, we'll go to any place that we have a better connection, because while using AI always will have this issue happens. Yeah. So and now it's not only AI. I already go for AGI. In Kevin Kelly books also, he actually sharing about this AGI. Yeah. So after we go through this, then after that, I have all of this, right? So you can just now I choose is this. I already go through once. Then after that, I found that this one is also useful. So what I need to do is I just need to click this YouTube that I want. Okay. 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 So this is the info that you want. This is the normal way what we did. Hold on for a second. Okay. Okay, so this is what normally people doing is they will just copy paste, right? They will copy paste this YouTube, they copy and then they go back to here and then they paste it over here. So if you found that, oh, this one is so troublesome, they have another way, which is I mentioned to you. You just need to go through just now. This one, you download the extension YouTube to Noble LM and also YouTube to Noble LM. Then you just need to go over here and you look for Noble LM. Can you see that? So what you need to do is you just need to click and then you just choose the notebook that you have and then you just click. So this is actually faster. You are actually skip the part that I do just now. I just no need to go through like go to the source, add source, then copy paste the link. So you already saved your time. So this is a two method you can upload your YouTube. So this is why just now I mentioned the extension is important. Another one more is example YouTube summary. I want to know what is actually this guy is actually mentioning, is actually presenting. So if my language, if my English is not so good, then without caption, then I cannot, I don't know what he is actually telling. Then what I need to do is I just need to go through here, YouTube summary, and then I just need to click summary, and then they will summarize it for me here with the script. This is a transcript. So I know that, oh, in 229, he's actually mentioned about, oh, the future that you expected is some way, maybe some of the technology is, but in another way, the actual wider word is actually blah, 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 and etc. So you can just copy this. And then, example, you need this, you just copy paste this and you put it into your Noble LM, and then you restructure the sentences and etc. So this is how it look like and how it's work. So I still remember last time when I want to use some of the content from those YouTubers, I really listen to them. And then after that, I look for the caption and I stop, listen and stop, listen and stop. Yeah. So I always did that. But I feel after YouTube summary is actually being introduced, I feel that it's actually very useful for us. But it's also having pro and con. Con is we no longer listen to the language anymore, but we rely on the text. But if we listen to the text, we can actually improve our listening skill. So that's why having pro and con lah ha. Pandai-pandai sendiri lah. Then coming this one. So sorry. So that's why just now I mentioned we already add in here. So we already have all our resources. And just now I did mention you can actually search from web. Yeah, search from web, you can actually type your prompt. You can type over here, mentions that besides the source from here, then try to search some of the informations from the website. Then after that, they will provide the information for you for the web from the website. So that's why, for example, generate the slide roll with sample and etc. Then they will provide in detail for you. Yeah, what you want, what is your pillar, what is the sub point that you want, and etc. After they provide it for you, and you just copy paste and put it into your slide decks, which I mentioned just now. So that's why discuss what this source say about innovation culture in the larger content of education perform. Yeah, so that's why they even provide the questions for you. That's why sometimes if you want to prepare, like for example, quiz, pop quiz, or midterms, then you have no idea what kind of questions that you can generate. Then you can actually get some idea from here. You get some idea from here, then restructure the sentences, pair, and then pair with your contents from your notes. Then after that, you already have your questions. Yeah, so this is also one of the way that you can do and save your time. Then this is the one that I just now mentioned. You can customize it, the pictures, if you want, but normally I won't did anything on this lah. I feel that I'm not showing other people. This is for me to learn, so it's okay for remain like this. So that's why you can even delete chat history. Last time you don't have. Yeah, even you can customize your notebook, which just now I mentioned. You can upload the information. You can set your notebook summary. You can write the prompt that you want, so that they will choose only the specific informations that you want. Like example, I prepare the prompt. Eh, I prepared the prompt over here. Example, you can try this. Mana pi this is normally I use it for. Research. Yeah, you can actually depends on you. Yeah, Q1 to Q4. Yeah, so but this one is for research purpose. Please check for any contradiction, and then identify the elements and etc. Then after that, identify the gaps. I will share this with you. You can try it as well. Yeah, this is the prompt that you can try. But of course, you can have your own prompt. This is just for me to use it for my study. Yeah, you can have your own. If you have better prompt, kindly please share with me as well, so that can simplify and make my life easier. Yeah, so actually they have three. One, two, three. I got three prompt. And also I learned from the expert from KOL, from YouTube's and also Xiaohongshu Red Notes. A lot of people sharing all of this. So that's why I just learned from them, and then I changed the prompt and to suit my topics or even my work. Yeah. So from here you identify the contradiction, and then you ask them to check the area where there was a divergent of opinion or disagree. Any things that they disagree among them. Like for example, we have different journal 1 until journal 50. So journal 1 and journal 5 and journal 50, maybe they have different point of view. So this is why I have the first question, and the second will be the clear contradictions and etc. So now we can actually go back to here. I will show you the impact. Yeah, so now I will go back to here. This one, either you put it over here, or because this is not about journal, then I prefer I put it over here. Yeah, so what I need to do is I just put it here. Yeah, I just need to put it over here. And this category, I done it before, so I just take it away lah, from this. Then this is the three things that I want Noble LM to help me to filter. So this three. So what I need to do is I just need to click chart. Yeah. Then after that, they will scan the text. Scan not only one text, but they scan all. So means that if you want to scan only few, then you select the text that you want. But if you want to scan through all, then you scan through this all. You can try and see. You can try now. So you can copy paste my prompt, and then you put it into your Noble LM, and then you can just go through. So from here, can you see that? They will tell you, the contradictions and divergence of opinion. Then it's actually university and cultural specification. Then, and also they tell you the phase level validity is actually different. And the latest, even they will tell you the latest validations journals that you have. Yeah, the latest that I have is actually Thai, is 2022. Then also they will tell you the scalar invariance, and then after that the impact. What is the bias in between, and even to tell you the gaps, because still remember when we guide our student when they do the final year project and even their research, we will always ask the student find the gap in between. Even our supervisor always tell us go to find the gap in between the journal. Then we'll feel like, how to find the gap? Normally, we'll go through the limitation for each of the journal, or we read the whole journal. Then after that, we try to look for the gaps from the LR, but normally from limitation or conclusions or abstract, then normally limitation. Then after that, we found the gap, then we need to compare. Oh, this journal 1, 2, and 3. So the gap in between these three is what is different in between these three. But now they actually help you to identify the gap for these 50 resources. So that's why from here they tell you that, oh, this is non-weird population. Then what is the different multi-ethnic and also intelligence, clinical, and also impact of language? Because inside this journal they actually have multiple culture. They have different language. Yeah, multiple culture and different language. So I know that my journal I can focus on this field. Yeah, I can my thesis or my PhD study, I can focus on this field. Yeah, then after that, missing perspective. Because of different, they have different perspective. So they will tell you, oh, this journal actually missing on this part. Yeah, like DNA. Nowadays, nobody is actually focused on this. Why not we go through this? Then after that, they'll even tell you suggestions, which ranking, which journal is the best. Then they will tell you, oh, for journal Q1, you should go through this journal. So from there, you can find more information from these few journals. Yeah, so I found that it's very useful. Yeah, I found that it's very useful. And even sometimes you found that if you want to search the information, here, example, result different from any of the thing. This is also I put because I already found it from here. Then, and I asked them to find. However, please find the latest version you can from the resources and criticize the source, asking me some reflection question. Even I asked, hey, you give me some reflection question or some critical question so that I know what is missing, and then I have some idea. I assume that they are my supervisor now. They are my AI agent supervisor, and I ask them to ask me question so that from there I find more information. Yeah, so this is also how I use it. And even if you and even where the latest information and also category. So I asked them give me different into different category, and even you can provide notes. Like for example here, yeah, this is the notes that I'm using, and also this is the prompt that I'm using. Just now I do some edit on it before our sharing session. Yeah, so this is how it looked like. Then, and after this, you can actually go for fast search. You can actually ask them, besides the content, from the content in the notebook. Yeah, notebook LM. Search more from maybe online resources. We what official website? Content. Content. Okay, resources. Okay. Okay, so you can actually do like this. Then you just need to click. Then they will find besides these 50 resources, then they will searching for all the keywords, and then after that they will gather the fact, and then they will search online, search from the website, and then they will provide the resources for you later. Hold on for a second. They are searching. So this is why I found that it's very useful. Yeah, hold on. Here. So that's why they are searching the information from the website, and they will provide around 10. Yeah, so that's why you can see fast research complete. Then you can actually click view, and then this is all the informations that they provided. Yeah, because of I already reached 50 out of 50 total limit. So if I want, I need to delete. So this all actually I already have. I downloaded. Yeah, this one I have. This one I don't have. Validation Malay version I already have. Then this one also I got. Only this out of this, only 2 I don't have. So if you want to go through, you can just go through here. You can either click, and then they will lead you to that page, to that journal, and then you can download the journal. Or another one more is you just need to click here, select, and then you import. But why I cannot? Because I already reached my limitation. Yeah, 50 is the limit. Yeah, so that's why I cannot select anymore. Then I can go for this. Yeah, so that's why they already provide the journal for you. And this journal is 2024. So it's very, very specific and related to the topics that you are currently reading or currently doing. So I found that it's much more useful since I already find I save. So it's very useful compared with ChatGPT or even Gemini. Yeah, so this is much more specific. So I hope that this one is useful for you. You can use it for your research and you can use it for your class so that the student can benefit from here. Yeah, then after that, this one you can just keep remain it or you can delete up to you. Yeah, then so far until here, everybody can follow. So far until here, so far so good. This is for research. Yeah, this is for research. So research for searching for information, and then after that, checking the contradiction and also the gap, and also the searching for more relevant resources using Notebook LM. So this is the top four that I mentioned regarding just now the Notebook LM, and also how to insert the information through the Notebook LM extension. So this is what just now I mentioned, I already covered. So far so good, huh, everybody? So anything you want me to like further explain regarding this part? Anyone? No, if no, then I will continue. You can try while I am sharing with you. Yeah, you can try while I'm sharing with you. So then coming will be, they will give you some information as well. You can just go through and search more information. And this is the one that just now I mentioned. You can customize your notebook if you like. And this part all covered. Then audio overview. So for this part, if I want to share this information with my student, or if I want to share this information with my supervisor, then I can just go for the audio overview. So how do I click this? You can able to find out they got deep dive, they got brief, they got criticize or even debate. Yeah, it depends on which one you want. If you are teaching, lecturing those history, or you need to have debates between two parties, this is the best. Yeah, but if you need someone to criticize your content or criticize the source, then you go for criticize. But if you want to like for students, you want them to like having like connection of the topics of your resources, like they having a conversation between them, then you go for deep dive. And it is also depends on you want to have short, default or long. But normally I go for default because too short also not really giving impact. But if you're teaching English or if you're teaching those like you need like resources or sources for listening skill, then you can go for short because you can have different short audio. Then this audio you can use it for like their listening tests. Yeah, then you can change different listening tests that you want. Yeah, then but of course you can download from the official website as well. Then from here also you can explain to them. You want them to have a student perspective, or you want to them to have that methodology review, or you want to have practical application. So depends on which one you want. What is the focus that you want? So for if I want, for example, this one is questionnaire, it's more related to methodology review, then I just go for this. Yeah, then I just go for default. And also I want criticize because I don't want to have like two conversation between them. What I want is I want to criticize, listen to this content. Then I just need to generate and I already have the audio. Then you were able to find out that they are generating the audio for you. Yeah, okay. So this is for audio part. Then after that will be I go through the video. Yeah, audio. Then after that, we need to have video. Just now I already mentioned, right? Either you go through explain or you go for brief. Normally, I would prefer go for explain. They will explain the point for you. But this is very brief content. So brief content, students sometimes they found that the information is too short. So the best is explain. Then just now I did mention to you, right? They have different kind of style, visual style that you like. Yeah, then you can choose the language that you want. So if you want Malay, Malay. If you want English, English. You want Mandarin, Mandarin. Yeah, so that's why they have 30 different type of languages. Yeah, so we no need to do translate the language to different version anymore. because just one click. Then after that, automated custom, normally I would prefer enemy. Yeah, so it actually depends on you, which one you prefer, or you want to have watercolor, retro print, heritage, or even paper craft. But my personal preference, I normally either choose whiteboard or anime. Yeah, depends on your preference. So example, I want to go through anime. Then I can give some prompt. What should the AI host focus on? You can have different academic perspective, comparison guide, or key definition. So for here, for now I want to have professional explanation for this impact. Yeah, for this topic. Yeah, then I will just put impacts on these topics. Yeah, especially chapter 3, methodology. Yeah, example. Yeah, this topic no S. Then this topics, chapter, especially chapter 3. See, chapter 3. Okay, so I just click generate. Then they will generate the video for me. So audio, video might take some time. Then report. Yeah, this is the one that I mentioned just now. Report, just only one click. As usual, you can go for create your own report. I already have AI. Why I need to create my own report, right? So I don't want. So normally what I did is I prefer go for study guide. This is the short answer for quiz. At the same time, it's also a guide for us to guide our student. And if, like for example, today you want to let your student have an engagement activities, then I will ask them, like, write a short essay for me. Then I come up, and if I want to think about the short essay questions, then I need to search for it. Then I need to think and need to restructure the sentences and etc. Right? So now I just need to go for here, study guide, and I click. They already have a list for me, and even they provide the brief document for the entire what we so called resources that you provided, and even you can create blocks. So that's why, and also you can edit. Yeah, you can edit and you can provide prompts and etc. So depends on which one you want. So let's go through report lah. Then after that, you can suggest different format, pedagogy, strategy document, corporate right, or introduction concept, or education assessment guide. So if you want this, you just need to click just now report, the study guide. Yeah, especially for student, study guide is important. A little bit like we can use that to prepare a study guide, and that study guide can use it for our course outline. Yeah, some of the content you can modify and you can use it for your course outline. This is what I did lah. Then after that will be quiz. Yeah, like for example, now you all listen only to me, and I found that lack of engagement. So what I want to do now is I just need to click quiz, and then I share the quiz with you, and you have to do the quiz immediately. Example, I just click quiz. No one, don't go to this. This one boring. I go to just now the Kevin Kelly example, huh? This one I go to this quiz. Then after that, you can choose either fewer, or you can choose standard, or you can click more. So normally, if like we just want to have a short engagement, then you don't want to have a lot of questions. Also, distract your what we so called the flow of your lecturing, then you can go for fewer or standard. Fewer normally around six to 8 questions. Standard normally is around 10 to 12 questions. So I will go for standard. Then after that, easy or medium or hard. Normally I won't choose easy, and also I won't choose hard, because student, if you like, normally only few student is actually listening during class. Maybe like 40 of them, 20 or 30 of them listen, another 10 who maybe not listening. So what I did is I will go through medium. Yeah, not so hard, not so easy. Then after that, you can try the things that you want. You can change this if you want. Yeah, so then I just generate. Yeah, after generate this quiz very fast. Yeah, see, this is the education quiz. Yeah, so this is the education quiz that I generate. Example, nah, this is the one, the source that they provided. Yeah, here. So this is the education quiz. Normally moderate is around 10 question, or fewer is around 6. So you already have this question, right? Then you can ask the student to do together. Yeah, you can ask the student, hey, let's do this together. According to the source material, what is the primary shift intended by moving away from the mass production model of the industry area? Then you start to look at the name. Example, you look at the name, Sumiko. Then after that, Sumiko have to answer this question. Then they will answer either A or B or C or D. Or you can share this with them. Yeah, you can share this with them. And sometime, because if we want to do tests, we want them to do it in the class, and we want them to physically write on the piece of paper, what I will do is copy and paste. Yeah, so copy and paste. This one got a limitation is they can allow you to copy only topics, but the answer cannot. Yeah, so what I did is I will just go to Word file, and then if you want to prepare for them and you want them to submit for you. Yeah, if you want them to submit in paper form, then you need to copy and paste. Then you restructure the sentences lah, huh? Then this is what I did. Then I will put like pop quiz. Okay, pop quiz. Then today 17 April 2026. Example ah. Then only questions. Yeah, you can only copy paste question, but the answer tak boleh. Because answer once you want to highlight then sometime can, sometime cannot Hold on let me see okay, this time can. So that's why you can just copy and paste. Yeah, you can just copy and paste the answers. Because used to be when I'm using, they are actually not allowed you to copy and paste. If really you found out some of the content you cannot copy and paste, example the same thing, now I assume that this is not allowed me to copy and paste. Yeah, I assume this one not allowed me to copy and paste. Normally what I did is I was using my phone, and then I will go to Google and I look for the open Google Lens. I go for this Google Lens. Then after that, I will go through scanning, select the text. Okay. I will just go through. If you found that some of the content not allow you to what we so call copy and paste, I will select the text. Then after that, I will click this and I will put it there, copy to computer. Then I will look for my computer and I just click and automatically they will show me a message over there. Yeah, hold on. Then after that, they will show me the message and then they capture and then I just need to copy and paste. Yeah, select text. Then after that, view. Today is not functioning. Yeah, copy to computer. Then after that, Acer. And they are copying. Okay. Okay, then after that, normally they were projected here and then you can just copy and paste. Then you will get the answers. Yeah, today they never show me the instruction at the bottom. So you just need to copy paste and they will show you the answers. Yeah, so this is normally two ways I'm using. One is I'm using Google Lens. Another one more is you can using copy and paste. So it's two methods. Yeah, two methods you can use. Okay, and remember when you want to copy paste, you need to make sure that your Gmail is actually turned on. Is actually open it. You open the Gmail. Then after this, I will go through here again. I'll go back here. So this is the test that we can give it to your student. For example, futurism quiz. Now I want to share. And I want to share these notebooks. And then after that, I want to share with the people that who have this. Only people with access can open the link. Okay, so I just need to copy link and then copy link to chart view, close. And then I just need to go through over here and then I post. Yeah, you can using this. Yeah, you can using this so that they can just click and then they can go to the what we so call to the quiz that they want. Then you're able to find over here. Then they all can do the quiz together. Yeah, so that's why you can go for request access viewer. Then you just request access. Then you can actually go through the page. So that's why here. Okay. Okay, here, if I click grant access. Okay, so now I can access example. Wait. Yeah, so I already have my content and I already invited and I can click from my side. Yeah, I already can access. Yeah, from my phone. Then I can access to the content that I want. So this is how you give the access to your student and they can go through only this particular source. Yeah, they can just go through only this particular source and they can just click the quiz and then they can take the quiz. Yeah, they can go through the quiz and they can do it. You can do it together with them. So this is one of the method. Then next, you can try while we are doing this together. Then after that, you still remember quiz, we already mentioned report, quiz, and then data table. Yeah, this data table is the one that I mentioned just now. You can choose, you can go through the table that you want, and then you can customize it. Yeah, so this one you can just change how you want to describe your table. So that's why, like for example, I want the table format is like, for example, with point, explanation, example, source, and also link or URL. Then, and you can put point author. Yeah, so authors, and then yours. So, with or without questionnaire. So if you want to have point, then after the explanation, this one, I don't put explanation. I think I put LR. Literature review. Yeah, chapter. Then after that, research methodology. Then after that, findings. Then example, if have. Then this one, I don't put point, I put the introduction. Oh, I put background of studies. Background of study. You can try together. Then with or without questionnaire, link URL. Okay, so what we always have it in our LR index. Author, year, background of studies, literature review, research methodology, findings, conclusion. Conclusion. Example is actually depends. Example, then source, or we so-called resources. Resources. Then after link URL with or without questionnaire. What some more? No need. Okay, enough. So that's why we can just generate the data table. Yeah, so from here you're able to see now this is the just now the study guide. This is the audio that I have with video. Then after that table, then let's go for the slide test. Yeah, slide test. I just need to click and then you can choose either details or presenter slide, up to you. Then after that, short or default. Normally I will put default. Then what you want to have in your slide. For example, if you are presenting your paper, then you will have like LR, introduction, then chapters 3, chapter 4, findings, and etc. Then you can put it over here. Yeah, you can put it over here, but for now, I don't want. So I just generate. Yeah, I just generate the slide text. Then after that is my mind mapping. Yeah, mind mapping, they will show me what is this about, what is actually in this. And then I also can go through flashcard. Yeah, flashcard is you let them play around with this, either fewer, standard, easier, and etc. So I will just click generate. Then they will provide the flashcard for me. Flashcard is normally for student or for ourselves to have like independent learning. Yeah, then after that, last will be the infographic. Yeah, infographic, just now I did mention, we got landscape, portrait, square, or even you can choose different infographic that you like. For example, I prefer professional, scientific, and also instructional. Yeah, instructional and editorial. Yeah, instructional is very useful. They will tell you instructions one by one. Yeah, so I will show you one of the sample. Then details, this one you need to have, they have a limitation on it, so but you can try. Then you can choose the infographic, the color that you want. Still remember just now I share with you the color code. You can choose the different color code that you want and you put it over here. Yeah, so all the things that I introduced to you, you can use it over here. Yeah, you can choose the style that you want, minimalist, or you want to have like Doraemon. You want to have like, lately you found that red notes. A lot of those notebook LM content, they're using Doraemon teaching finance. They're using cat, Hello Kitty, because of they want to create engagement, what we so call slide or even content. So that's why they choose different teams. Yeah, they choose different teams. Like for example, if you love Elon Musk, then you can put it there, Elon Musk. Then after that, teaching technology, then you can put it there. Then include the color teams that you like. Then you can highlight the 3 important things that you want for your infographic. For example, I want my infographic is focused more on finding. Then here I can put it there, focus on introduction. Then after that, problem statement. Then after that, research methodology. Then after that, is findings, implication, conclusion, and what's some more? Yeah, normally this is what we include Then after that, we just need to click generate. Okay, so we're already using all this. You're already using all this from this studio. Yeah, so let's see the impact. This is the 2 things that I already shared it with you in your Microsoft team. You can just refer. This is the study guide that I mentioned just now. Yeah, so this is the study guide. See, they already prepared a question for you as well. Yeah, you can enlarge it. You can, yeah, my study guide. Yeah, so this is the one. They shared it with you. And then you can actually show the prompt as well. You can actually show the prompt. Yeah, you are highly capable research assistant and tutor. Create a detailed study guides, blah, 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 blah. So that's why you can actually copy paste this in future for another notebook for your own studies. Then from here, you're able to find that, see, they provide short answers quiz for you. So what is alternative 5, blah, blah, blah. What is actually Jacobman's? And this question, you can use it. Yeah, you can use it to practice. Yeah, you can use it to practice before your Viva, before your dissertation presentation, before your final year presentation. Yeah, even they provide the answer for you, but of course you need to read. And then they also provide the term, the definition for you. This one, you can use it for your appendix, right? So that's why you can just check. Yeah, so they actually help you to filter a lot of your thing. And what you need to do is you just need to click this copy. Yeah, then you can paste in any place that you want. So if you don't want, you just make it smaller. Yeah, then you can go for another. You can try. Then this is the just now. The old.
Welcome to the compare traditional testing with performance assessment. Let's get right into the feedback.
Glad to be here.
So a key theme running through this material seems to be the shift from traditional evaluation to more dynamic measures. How to compare traditional testing with performance assessment.
Okay, so it's actually, they already prepared it for you. So if you want to include this in your Kamu system, what you need to do is you just need to download, either you download it, upload, or another one is you just need to copy paste the, share the link. Yeah, you just need to copy the link, share the link. But normally what I did is because of our university requirement is they need a video or audio, right? So I will download and then I will upload to Kamu system. Yeah, so that will be much more better. Because they never give any rules and regulation mentions that we must in the video or only our voice or the voice that we can generate by using AI, right? So that's why for now, I will upload both. One is my Microsoft team using live content, then live what we so-called lecturing, and another one more, I add it as like a supporting document. I using this. I will upload this into my my Kamu system. But because of we have limitation, you have to do it 1 week, maybe at least you need to generate 1 or 2. So, or else you don't generate last minute. If you generate last minute, you have not enough time for you to generate 12 or 15 chapter per day. But if you purchase, then different story lah. Then after that, just now the slide decks, right? Still prepare it for that. And this is just now what I mentioned, the mind mapping. Yeah, so this is the mind mapping. This is the mind mapping that I have. So that's why from here, you're able to find out that is a topic related to personality traits. And then they will have theoretical framework, assessment instrument, application outcome, and cross-cultural research. What you need to do is you can click this one by one. Or you don't want to click one by one. What you can do is you just click this, expand all notes. Yeah, they already expand all for you. Yeah, see? They already expand all for you. You can have a look. And you can actually use this as a guideline. Yeah, you can use this as a guideline to teach your students. Still remember, students sometimes they need to do the research framework or research framework and they have no idea what to do, right? So you can show them journal at the same time you can show them this one you can do like this. Then after that you must have the independent variable and dependence variables and etc. Yeah. So after that, what you need to do, download. Yeah. Then after that, you can just download and you can share it with them. Yeah. So students, they can generate their research framework using this method as well. Yeah. But of course, they need to look for the same topic, same topic, same journal, and then same theory. When they compiling and when they generating, then they will come up with this. But if they found that if they're using all the what we so called the resources from different theory, also never mind. You select. You just select only, like for example, I know that this tree is the same theoretical framework and also same research framework. I just select this tree and then I click my mapping. Then I will have my mapping that I want. And then they draw it for me. I no need to go to Excel. I no need to go to what we so call Word file, or no need to go to Canva and then insert the text and etc. Then come up with this research framework anymore. So they will just prepare it for me and I can just download. Okay, so this is for research framework. Then after this is for research framework. Then after this is the flashcard that I mentioned just now. So personality flashcard, then you're able to find that they have different flashcards for you to learn. So what are the 5 domains of document, blah, 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 blah. So you have no idea. Then after that, correct, wrong. So you can just give, got it. Then after that, you go through, then you will, this one, I don't know. So I don't know. Then you will know that, from here, you know which one, you don't know. 40 cc demonstrate good in the, yeah, I know. Yeah, so something like this. Yeah, you can use it so that you can have it engage with your audience. Yeah, just for your info. Then, and also you can use just now that one to check your student, they understand or not. For example, I click flashcard just now. I click flashcard again. Example, I go through this. Then I start to ask question. What was the specific source population for the KPQ M50cc validation study? So everybody please type in the what we so call meeting chat. Type down your answers. Then after that, if you then we will know how many of them they know. Yeah, if they know, then we click yes. Yeah, and etc. Yeah, but of course, this is just only one of the way we can do it. You can also using different way. Yeah, then after that, to prepare the flashcard. Then after that, this is the one just now I mentioned, the video. Yeah, the video that they explain using the enemy. So what I can do is download. Then after that, I can play.
You know those personality quizzes you see online? Ever take one and wonder, is this just for fun or is there actually something to it? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and go deep into the real science of measuring personality. We're going to use a very specific research-backed questionnaire, the Zuckerman-Coleman-Aluja Personality Questionnaire, or
yeah, so that's why you can also use this as one of your supporting document for your for your Kamu. Yeah, so because of Kamu, we already have our own Microsoft Team video, right? So you want to enhance student learning, then you can actually generate this. You can see.
really good. Then comes the fun part. We'll see how it was put through the ringer to prove that it works. And finally, we'll wrap up by talking about why any of this research actually matters in the real world.
Yeah, so that's why example. Then after that, even you see how they prepare.
Which brings us to section for it in our brains or our biochemistry. Only if a trait could check all those boxes did it make the cut. Which brings us to section 3, the blueprints. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty methodology. How do you actually go from a cool theory to a working tool? Well, it starts with a massive, massive effort. Think about it.
So that's why they even help you to category into different category. And what you need to do is you just need to download. Yeah, you're already done. And the content is actually from you. We don't need to worry about copyright issue because the content, the slide is actually prepared, not slide, the journal. Then after that, they compile it and become the contents. And then the content is free to use for everybody. Then this one already done, flashcard done. This is audio also done. This is the just now, the table. Still remember we need to prepare this. Sometimes the student, the lecturer, we need to prepare the LR literature review for every single journal that we have, right? So now they already help us to compile. Yay, we no need to do anymore. We can just share to our lecturers like, this is year 2019 for this author. Then background study, what I did always last time before I know Notebook LM got this function, what I did is I read all the journal, I go through the journal, the author, I copy paste the author, and I copy paste and put it in my Excel. I go to the year, I copy and put it into the Excel. I go to the background and put it inside, and I so-called LR metric. Literature, literature, LI, literature. So this is the one that I used to be using, but you know, we do it halfway, then because of a lot of things you need to do, halfway you will feel like, wow, so struggling. I don't want to do anymore because you need to copy paste one by one, right? So when I found out this, I feel like, oh my God, it's actually saved a lot of my time. So this is used to be what I did. Yeah, what I did is I go through chapter 1 and then I put abstract, source, purpose, general, problem statement, hypothesis, apply and research, LR metric, variable, framework, discussion, recommendation, questionnaire with link or without link, useful or not useful. I used to be doing like this, but I do only 1-2 times. This is just only draft I have my copies. Then I feel that, oh, it's time consuming. I don't want to do anymore. But because of this depends on your prompt that you're using. Then they were able to help you to compile all background study, literature review, research methodology, finding, conclusion, example, even source. Is also they provide the link for you. So it's very useful if we are teaching research, if you are teaching final year project, if you are teaching our student RCM or even dissertation, this is very useful. Yeah, this is very useful. Student no need to struggling. Lecturer also we no need to struggling, and we know where the resources come from. See, they even provide the source for you. Source number 1, number 2, number 50, number and etc. Yeah, so I found that it's very useful. And our job, what we need to do is just go through export. Just go through export to the sheet. Then we can get this and we can use this and go to our supervisor or our lecturers. And then after that, show them this. Nah, lecturer, supervisor, I done already. Yeah, so that's why this one is with questionnaire or without questionnaire. Even all the DOI is provided, not in the source and etc. If not in the source, we have to put some effort to find the information by ourselves. Yeah, so this is how I use it and I found it's very useful. I hope that can help you as well. Yeah, I hope that can help you as well because I know that we have a lot of things to do. No time. Not enough time and it's not sufficient. Then this one is already done. So that's why I feel that this data table very useful. If you are teaching finance, or if you are teaching any relevant to like banking or even management, you can also using this data table to segregate or even to compile the information that you want into one table. Yeah, it's based on your lecture. Like for example, I love to use is point, explanation, example, and also one is local example, and another one more is global example and source. This is the format I love. I will always use that for my lecture, and easy for students to remember the notes and easy for them to use that for final exam. Yeah, this is what my preference. Then after that, this one done, this one table done. This is the alternative. Still remember just now I show you the infographic. See? They already provide the step by step for you, and then framework, then the refinement process, and even the variables and also the factor, then their format, but the validation and how high is the validation and also the practical implication. Yeah, but of course, this is from the 50 journals that you are searching for. It's not your own research. So that's why you cannot use this for your for what we so called for your viva or even for your presentation. So what you need to do is after you have all of this, you have roughly an idea. Then after that, what you need to do is you upload your thesis, you upload your what we so call final year project, and then after that, you ask them to do according based on your final year project without other resources. Without other resources, only one document from your final project. Yeah, then they were able to help you to generate this. And I believe that you're using this for your presentation. Maybe at the end of your presentation, they were going to impress your presenter, impress your examiner. Yeah, so I hope that this is also helpful for you. Then coming will be the last one, reflecting. This is the slide. Yeah, see, this is the slide. Yeah, this is the slide that reflecting the human nature. Then they will go through one by one, but this slide is not as what I expect. Not so beautiful lah, but okay lah, acceptable. If you don't like this style, then you can ask them to change the style. Yeah, so you can ask them to regenerate again. And just now I mentioned revise. Do you remember? This is the part that you can revise. I show one is without revise. You can either download PDF file. You can also download PowerPoint. Yeah. Then after that, you can also go for revise. For example, slide number 1. Change. Okay, hold on. Yeah. It's stuck. So you can just come over here and then you can put it there, change the title and format. Yeah, change title and format and regenerate generate new image. Yeah, new image. Then yeah, generate new image, and what I want to change, title, generate new image, and the bottom, change the capital letter to small letter case. Okay, so example for only slide 1, because of this revise, you cannot revise every single one, cannot revise one time. So they can only go through slide by slide, which just now I mentioned. So I just need to generate revise text. Yeah, then they will generate a new one for me. Yeah, so if you found out that every different slide, like for example, slide 1, you need to generate the just now the instruction I give. Then slide 2, you found that got some changes, then you change slide 3 and etc. You have to check one by one, then you regenerate. But because I just want to show you the sample, so that's why I just changed the slide number 1. Okay, so this is how it look like. You can also include the color that you want. Yeah, so this is just now I don't know, do I download? So I download again because I forgot I downloaded or not. Then so far until now, everybody's still okay, right? Can follow, right? Very simple and easy. You're all talented. Sure, you can use this after this. Okay, hold on. Yeah, done. Can you see that? Very fast. Then go through here. Let's see. Now they just changed the first slide for me. Okay, this one, the second one, right? Yeah, correct. Why they never change? Change already. Oh, this is not the first. Oh, they changed this slide for me, is it? Oh yeah, let me check the different in between. This is the. That's why sometimes still cannot really rely on the AI. So this is the first one. And this is reflecting human nature, blah, blah, blah. They are not changing. Reflecting. Yeah, they are not changing, but they generate a new one for me. So this is also some of the what we so call loops or even the limitation that you found. Yeah, because the ones to remember I show you here is the one that changing. See, this is the first one I download. Nah, the first slide. Yeah, see, can you see? This is the first slide. And then I use the same method. I just go for the first slide and ask them to revise. Then the second time they generated for me, they change only the first slide. See, they change only the first slide. So you might face this difficulty as well. You might face this difficulty. Sometimes they change for you, sometimes they are not. Yeah, still not really stable yet because this function they just introduced. Yeah, they just introduced. Luckily, I got sample. So that's why this might happen. Yeah, this might happen. So still remember just now I mentioned the two PPTX. This is the two PPTX that I mentioned. You can upload the content and ask them to change. Yeah, still remember this? Yeah, see? This one, if you, sorry, I changed to English. Yeah, so processing worker is offline for now and task will stay queue. So what you need to do is choose those files that not so big. We try to choose those files that not so big because I just want to show you the sample, right? Then example, this one. Yeah, or just now the one that we download lah. Example, this one. Okay. So what I need to do is I just need to go through this and then I upload. This is the infographic that I download. So still remember just now I told you the pickup code and also this code. First time I'm using this, I actually quite worried. I worried that it's scam. But then after that, I found that still okay or can use more. Then after that, you can also track progress. Then after that, you just click this. Then they will tell you, oh, done. Then you can download. Yeah, so for now, queuing. So not yet success. If success, to remember just now I show you the slide. Yeah, if success is like this. If success is like this. Yeah, if success, they will show you, okay, completed. And after that, you can download your PPTX. Yeah, see, still queuing. That's why just now they mentioned it's actually quite heavy load. A lot of people is actually queuing. So, and the pictures, and just now the document that I upload is just only infographic. So if you're uploading PowerPoint, even taking longer duration. Yeah, so if you really need that, don't do it last minute, at least 2-3 days before. Yeah, because if not, you will face these difficulties. Yeah, but of course, I did find out that another method that you can use is you download your PowerPoint slide and convert into PDF file, and then PDF file you upload to WPS. Yeah, that also possible. Still queuing. Okay, so far now, any questions? Yeah, so far now, any question because I already cover most of the yeah. The last one is the Gemini and Notebook LM. Yeah, this is the last one I haven't demo. So far, everybody can follow. Is it information overload? Everybody still fine? Still great? Still okay? I hope that is really helpful for all of you. Hold on. So we go through the last one. I try to cover as soon as possible and end our session on time. Our sharing on time. Hold on. The last one. So you go to Google. So this is the last one. You go to Google, Gemini, AI. Then you wait for a while. Then you just need to go for the Gemini AI. Then, yeah, so this is the one. Yeah, so make sure that you can add the information that you want from, like, for example, you want to add file. Here. Okay. Very slow. Yeah. Okay, so example, I want to search from file. Then you just need to upload the file that you want. Okay. So example, this is just now the file that I have. Ayo, too big. So that's why this one you can just go through and upload the file. Hold on. This one you just need to go through Gemini.google because now facing difficulty. I don't know why it's actually not functioning well. Okay. So after you go through here, then you can just go for example, add file. Can you see that Notebook LM? Yeah, you just need to go through your Notebook LM. Example, because this is this account and my another account is actually two different account. That's why you will find that this account I only have one topic, which is last year. So what I need to do is I just need to click add select. Then they already have the content. So what I need to do is I just give them the prompt mentions that I want to create a what we so call a website. Example, I already prepared over here. Yeah, so this is, I already found it from, I prepared this prompt and then I asked ChatGPT to help me to summarize it and then compile it. This is the sample for blog. Yeah, blog or web page lah. Web page. Yeah, this is just only a sample. You can have your own way to do it. Then what I need to do is I just need to copy and paste over here. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. So this one, I want to create a web page. Create a web page. Yeah. So after this already done with the Notebook LM, then after that, this web page. And then what I need to do is I need to click this Notebook LM. Then, and also choose, I need to choose Canvas. Still remember just now I show you the one that with code. Yeah, the one that with code. And then this one, you can go for Pro. Yeah, Pro is the best. Yeah, so far Pro is the best. So after you go through this, then you just need to click Submit. Yeah, once you click Submit, then they will help you to generate the code and also the web page for you. Okay, so that's why this is the last tips. Then you can just try around. But of course, not necessary must be create a web page. But because of I found that like infographic, create all the content is already there. So at least we create a web page looks a bit special. Yeah, a bit unique. And we can teach this for our entrepreneurship or even marketing class. Yeah, so you're able or coding. If you want to teach student, if you want to create a web page, then you must have at least this is the sample for the codings so that how you programming and etc. They only understand. I totally not understand. This is for me is like this is the web page that they created for you. Yeah, immediately you already have a web page. See, done. Before this, we still need to go through the what we so call web page, and then we still need to go through the WordPress, and also we need to go to create a blog. You have to key in the title, what title that we want, and etc. But now it's just only one click. You already have all of this. Then you can actually do some changes. For example, you don't like green color, you want to have blue. Then you can ask them change to blue color. Then and even you can have this. Yeah. So what you need to do is, for example, I don't want to have Cell OS. I want to rename. Yeah. Rename self OS to sumiko.com. Example lah, huh? Then you just click. Then you ask them to help you to regenerate. So you already have your web page. Yeah, but got limitation, got limitation. So if you use it too frequent, then they will mention, see, you reach your pro model limit. Only change one, then hit limit. So this is the limitation. Yeah, you cannot change a lot of things. If you are a mass comm student, if you have mass comm student, or if you're lecturing them, or those marketing lecturers, then if you want to introduce this to students, then maybe you need to upgrade to Pro. Then this is the preview, and this is the coding. Preview and coding, and you can share with other people. You can share, you can copy the contents, and at the same time, I remember Pro version, here even more what we so call function. Yeah, so that's why you can actually add this content to notebook as well. Yeah, you can just add to here. Then you're able to find out that your notebook content already have all of this. Yeah, and here you can actually do some changes. Yeah, so this one you can do some changes, add some Gemini's contents, pictures, and etc. In yeah, so see, this is the features that you have, 10-second summary and etc. And then here also you can see some information. Yeah, so here is some information, then you can actually find out here. But because I hit the limitation, that's why you will find that it's quite difficult for us to generate new info. Yeah, so you're able to find out here. Yeah, so this is the one, then this is the info, and then this is the burnout writer, and this is the AI managed consult, AI writer, and etc. And this is the content that the prompt that you can copy and paste, and you can keep it for future. Yeah, and this is the AI mentor. Yeah, so even you can find that they provide an engaging web page for you. Yeah, they provide engaging, like for example, this one, my goal is I want to fulfill my my study, complete my study, for example, complete my study and conduct my training sharing session. Example, then done. Then architect my plan. Example, AI mentor. This is my AI mentor. Then the AI mentor will teach me, oh, if you want to complete your study, what you need to do, you need to plan, you organize, leading, controlling. Can you see that? So that's why they are provide a web page for you. At the same time, if you need someone to talk to, the Sumiko AI mentor will talk to you. Okay. Then you can share with others. Yeah, you can delete from the book and etc. And you can show your this one console if you want. So normally I would use it. Okay, and this is just now the one that I mentioned at Gemini's, and this is the select and ask. Select and ask means that you can select the part. Yeah, for example, you can select this part and you can ask Gemini. For example, I want to ask Gemini to change this to different color. Then they will help me to change to different color. Okay, so this is the function of a combination of Noble LN and Gemini. Gemini or Gemini's? Yeah. Okay, so it's already done. Yeah, 11:30. So any questions, everybody? Or anything you want to clarify, or you found that I not yet discover, I would like to discover that. If any questions, then we can discuss together. Or anyone you used this before, and then after that you try this all the function, and you found that anything that is useful and I never cover, kindly please PM me, and I can improve, and also I can learn it as well. I can learn from you. Any questions? Hello? Yeah, any questions? So far, so good. Now we can go for the last question. Yeah, now we can go for the last question. This is the questions that you can answer now. So I hope that you can answer this question. Hold on for a second. Still remember just now I shared this, the pre-training survey. And let's see. This yeah, see, already complete, and we can download the PPTX. Still remember just now our infographic. Yeah, so we can just click this and have a look. The PPTX, the outcome of the PPTX. Almost forget. Still remember this one? Just now I purposely upload and then we cannot change, right? But now they change it. See, we can change. So it's easy for us now, but graphic cannot, They just only allow us to change the content, but the graphic, the logo, this all still remain. Yeah, graphic, logo all still remain, just only the content. Okay, so you already know how to change the notebook LM, the infographic and slide, and then you can convert into editable version. Yeah, then let's go through this. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So now let's go through the last question now. This is I start presenting, and then kindly please join this 57612300, because just now before our sharing session start, I show you these two questions, right? So the first question is how much do you know about this topic, Noble LM? So I hope that after you go through these sharing sessions, you have some ideas regarding this topic, Noble LM. So you can choose I know a little, a lot, or I have heard about it, or absolutely no idea. Or another one more is, what do you think about this? So this is the one that I hope that you can answer. So did you find that Noble LM is easy to use? And which part do you love the most? Just now I show you the studio, right? Got audio, got video, got tables, got slide, got infographic. Which part you love the most? Yeah, which part do you love the most? Yeah, after we finish this, what we so-called sharing and also you answering these questions, then we are going to end our sessions. Yeah. Do you find that Notebook LM is easy to use, and which part do you love the most? Yeah, I will share this with you. Share this with you. Copy. Where is the copy button? Tada. Yeah, so yes, infographic kan. I also love the infographic very much. Yeah. Generate audio and video. That one also I love. Yeah. So, and also I love the table part. I love the table because table they can help me to do the LR metric. And that is the one that I found out very good. So we waiting for another few more respondent to respond. Then once we finish, then we can say sayonara, or we will go, we will say goodbye to each other, or ending today's session. Any answer from the floor? Or you feel that I should would love to explore? That's good. That is what I feel motivated to share. Because if a lot of people explore, and the most that I love everything kan, saya pun suka. So that's why the more that you explore, the more that we can save all of our time, then we can really put the time for some valuable things, like spend time with family. Then after that, do the things that we like. Yeah, because some of the thing is actually repetitive. So if the repetitive task lets the AI or even the robotic help us to do. Okay. So if anyone still would like to answer the question, if no, but you still can answer anytime you wanna if you feel paiseh now, or if you feel shy. So thank you everybody. So I hope that you enjoyed today's session, and the most important is I hope that I really can help you to what we so call save your time for preparing those work. Yeah, especially we know that preparation for course outline, our assignment brief, and also our quiz, midterms, this all is actually quite um, time spending. Yeah, time consuming. Okay, so thank you everybody, and bye-bye. Have some nice Friday and weekend. Yeah, have a great weekend.